Let's make a rich, creamy dish that feels like a treat. Start by slicing up a few strips of bacon, small pieces, they'll crisp up faster. Set them aside for a moment. Next, unwrap a wheel of Camembert. This cheese is the star, soft, creamy and built to turn silky in the pan. Cut it into chunks or wedges, doesn't really matter, it'll break down beautifully as it heats. Now heat a pan and add the bacon, let the fat render out, you'll want it golden and sizzling. While that's going, dice up some onion, not too big, we want it to melt into the sauce. Toss it into the pan with the bacon and cook until soft and golden. Now add the Camembert straight into the pan and cover with the lid. Give it a minute or two, let the cheese do its thing. Once it melted, pour in a splash of heavy cream, just enough to loosen the cheese and turn everything into a silky, creamy sauce. Stir until smooth, thick, cheesy and loaded with flavor. This sauce is like a cozy cousin of carbonara, but instead of parmesan, we've gone full Camembert. Toss in some hot spaghetti and mix it right into that creamy sauce, or spoon it over toast for an unforgettable snack. Either way, you'll want to scoop up every last bit. And the taste? Creamy, savory, just a touch funky from the cheese. The kind of pasta that makes you pause and go, okay, this is special.
Yeah.
Add it to your comfort food list and maybe keep a wheel of Camembert in the fridge, just in case. Next recipe. Bold flavors, simple steps. Start by browning 350 grams of ground beef. Break it up well. Texture matters here. A potato masher makes this fast and even. And if you like small kitchen tricks like this, check out our Life Hacks channel, link in the description. While it cooks, let's build the sauce. In a bowl, add 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 tablespoon cornstarch, 1 tablespoon sugar and about 65 ml of soy sauce. This combination does one thing really well. It turns the beef glossy, savory and slightly sticky. Pour the sauce into the pan and let it simmer until it thickens and coats the meat. Like this. Then we wrap it up. Take 3 tortillas and cut each one in half. That gives you 6 pieces, perfect for folding. Next, spoon the beef onto the tortilla pieces and add a bit of mozzarella inside. Then use a quick mix of wheat flour and water to seal the edges. It keeps the pockets closed. Fold them into tight little pockets and place them into the air fryer. Now finish with a little more mozzarella on top and fry for 5 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius, 350 Fahrenheit. And here they are, golden on the outside, juicy inside, simple ingredients, quick cooking, and the result that works just as well for dinner as it does for sharing. Enjoy! For the next recipe, take a tortilla, actually stack a few of them and roll them up tight. That way, slicing turns them into thin strips in seconds. Suddenly, flatbread has become noodles. Do the same with some ham, about 100 grams. And now it feels like a pasta bake that secretly wants to be pizza. Now grab a large bowl, since all the ingredients will come together here. Crack in 3 eggs. Some say one hand crack is the real chef's test. I'm still working on that. But hey, the eggs get in the bowl either way. And yes, I always keep one in my magic pocket, just in case of an omelette emergency. Sprinkle in some salt and Italian herbs, then pour in about 100 grams of heavy cream. The cream gives the mixture a rich custardy base, while the herbs bring that familiar pizzeria aroma. Stir everything together, then toss in your tortilla and ham strips, so they're all coated evenly. Perfect, just the way it should be. Now it's ready for the pan. Press the mixture in. Think of it as building your own crust. A potato masher works great here, but the back of a spoon or even a flat glass will do the job. Ancient Romans used to bake flatbreads topped with oil and herbs. Today the internet reimagines it with tortillas. Spread pizza sauce across the surface. This part always feels like painting, only tastier. Then pile on freshly shredded mozzarella. Always shred it yourself, so it melts into those perfect strings. And finish with pepperoni slices. Cover the surface edge to edge, that way every slice gets a perfect bite. Bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 25 minutes, and what comes out isn't a thin, crispy Italian pizza, it's thicker, more like a savory pie. But that's the magic of viral recipes. They bend the rules and still deliver something delicious. Honestly, it works. Give it a try and you'll see why TikTok can't get enough of it. Enjoy! Next is a dish you've probably never tried before. Take your leftover mashed potatoes, about 400 grams, and stir in a generous handful of grated Parmesan. Mine's already seasoned and flavorful, but feel free to add whatever spices you like best. Now grab a round baking dish and press in a tortilla, just one. Let it bend up the sides of the pan like a soft shell. Then spoon the cheesy potato mix right in. Flatten the surface a bit, and now let's get the blender ready. I'm using a can of peeled tomatoes as the base for my sauce. Use a spoon as a lever to pop it open, then toss the whole thing, juice and all, into the blender. Add a teaspoon each of sugar and salt, a tablespoon of oregano, and about 2 tablespoons of sriracha for a bit of heat. A drizzle of olive oil or a pinch of garlic powder adds even more depth if you're into that. But hey, if you've got ready-made pizza sauce or even ketchup on hand, feel free to take the shortcut. Blend it all up until completely smooth, like a proper pizza sauce. Pour the sauce right over the mashed potatoes, just enough to cover the surface with flavor. Now the fun part. Top it with slices of pepperoni, followed by a blanket of shredded mozzarella. Everything's cooked already, we just need to bring it together. Pop it in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 10 minutes, just until the cheese melts and bubbles. Look at that! A tall, crispy-edged tortilla pie that tastes like pizza, but with a warm, creamy potato base that makes it a whole new experience. The kind of thing that turns simple ingredients into something unforgettable. For the next recipe, grab a baking dish, add 100 grams of rice, and we are moving. I'm making mine right in the air fryer, because why not let it do the work? Just pour in 200 milliliters of boiling water, cover it and let it go at 200 degrees Celsius or 400 Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. And yes, pre-cooked rice works just as well. While that cooks, grab a bowl and crack in one egg. Our little drop and pop trick makes the shell come off effortlessly by hand. Add a good pinch of salt, grate in some mozzarella and mix it into a smooth, creamy base. When the rice is cooked and steaming, pour that creamy mixture right onto it and stir until everything comes together and looks soft and glossy. Now blend the whole thing. Spread it into your baking dish and flatten it. An even layer here is key for what comes next. Then let the air fryer do its thing. 180 degrees Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. While our base gets its personality, let's build a topping that's loud, spicy and absolutely addictive. Dice up some chicken breast and get it sizzling in a pan with a bit of oil. Once it starts turning golden, add chopped onion for sweetness. Then season it with a touch of salt. Everything here is to your taste. Now splash in the chicken broth for extra moisture and go bold with the sriracha for that spicy kick. Stir it all together until the sauce turns glossy and bright. Now the moment that makes this topping unforgettable – heavy cream. It turns all that heat and tang into a velvety buffalo-style sauce that wraps around every piece of chicken. 5 minutes on the heat and it's perfect, saucy, shiny and irresistible. So, our crust is ready. Firm, hot and ready for action. It's wild how a handful of rice turns into something this satisfying, but that's the beauty of cooking. Spread that spicy chicken on top, level it out and finish with a snowfall of mozzarella. Back into the air fryer it goes, just 5 minutes, enough to melt the cheese into a stretchy, oozy blanket. And here it is, rice crust pizza with buffalo chicken. Crispy base, creamy heat on top and a tiny cheese pool just to make you smile. Take a bite and let that mix of crisp, creamy and spicy speak for itself. Enjoy! Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please share it on your social media.